Hi, welcome back to Roaring Tales. Today, let's talk about self-doubts. It is researched that self-doubt kills more dreams than actual failures. So, many times people don't succeed or they don't accomplish something not because they failed, it's only because they didn't even attempt it. So, today I would want to ask you, are you stuck in a self-doubt? Do you feel fearful of doing something? Do you feel you don't have the capacities, or if you do something it may not always go right? Do you think you always need a permission to do something? Are you always requiring to speak to people and seek validations before you do anything? So all this, I would say, put together is a self-doubt. You are doubting your own capacities. Okay, it's like you must have seen in childhood, children jump across fences. There's a small wall, the child climbs up and jumps, climbs up and jumps. Now that time the child is not doubting capacities, it's just climbing up and down, jumping down. But then also you must have seen children, they, when they climb, or maybe you have done it when you climb up on the bed and you just jump down. This happens because that time you're not worried, you're not even thinking whether it's right, wrong. But then with time, as time passes, you start learning certain things due to whatever experiences you're going through. And those experiences leave a mark on you, and those marks continuously make you doubt your capacities. So honestly, you have the capacity, but you are not executing it. And since you are not executing it, you don't know the results that may come out. And since you don't know it, you're fearing the unknown. So you're not knowing, and so you don't even want to go that way, and you're stopping yourself, and this happens always. Now honestly, certain level of self-doubt is good. Okay, you're doubting, so you understand there's a limitation and then you work on it and you attempt it. That is fine. But if you're continuously going through a fear, if you always feel that you are less, and you may be anybody, you may be a student, you may be into business, you may be a homemaker, you always feel that whatever you do may not go right, and then you try to be on the back foot, you don't want to take a front foot. Now why does this happen to you always? Let's take an example of office, and you're working somewhere, and then the boss has given you a task. The boss has given you a deadline to complete the task. Now you have had a past experience of some mistake that may have happened. So now you are somewhere not understanding how to start the work. Will you be able to do it? Will you be able to complete it? Will the boss like it? So all these questions within you, what are they doing to you? You are thinking, and the time to take action is getting delayed. You are actually procrastinating. You're sitting on it, and you sit on it till the time now you have no other option but to deliver it, so you do it at the last minute and you submit it. And when you actually do the task, has it not happened that you have felt you could have done a better job if you had more time? So didn't you have the time? You had the time, you delayed it. You delayed it out of fear, you delayed it because you thought maybe you will not do it right, and then finally when you completed it, you realized it was not that difficult. Has it happened to you? Do you somewhere recollect this? And it may not be that you have been into office, but some of the other situation where you experienced such a behavior. Now why this happens is, in the past you must have done some mistakes, okay, and then you would have got a result wherein somebody must have told you that this was not the right way to do it, and this was not the way it should have done, and you made a mistake. Now it hurt you so much that you decided that every time you're doing something, you will take approvals and then do it. So this thing in your, this feeling in you always makes you sit on the activity and seek permissions, seek validations, and then move on with it. So that's one of the past mistakes, some learning that has happened in the past. Here even I will talk about children. What happens is, children when their parents are continuously telling them this is right, this is wrong. There are parents who continuously guide the children, don't do this, this may not be good for you, do this, and children get into a pattern of following instructions. Or even in the school system where grading works, If you get less marks, then you feel less valued, and you feel you're not good for sometimes you don't feel good about it, and you feel no, it's not your capacity, and every time you start doubting your capacities. Probably the system compares a bird and a fish, I would say, somebody who can fly and somebody who can swim, so they both have their own capacities. You cannot compare both, but the system compares it, and that is where you start feeling less, and this stays with you. Even when you grow up, this stays with you, and you every time doubt your capacities. Here I would only want to say, now you have grown up, when you're listening to me, you're sitting there, you're looking for some solutions always. That means understand you have grown up. So you don't need approvals. You don't need approvals. You don't need to be compared to anybody. You just need to take a chance, and you have to act. The only thing I'll tell you to do is, whatever is coming to you, just act on it. Do it. Forget about failing. You will not fail, because you have more capacities than you yourself know it. You just attempt it. A task attempted is half success. Unattempted is failure, total failure, but attempted is half success at least. You may not get the result that the world expects, but you have given your best shot, and that's a good thing. So the first thing I would say is, to overcome self-doubt is take a chance. Do it. Do it. You can do it. And if you think you still are fearful, you are procrastinating, you're sitting on a decision, then you need help. You need help. Speak to somebody who can guide you, or you can contact a mentor. Like I've always been telling, and since I'm coaching people, you can connect with me as well. But do not your self-doubt hold you back. Do not your self-doubt always keep you waiting for validation. You don't need approvals now. You have grown up. Just take responsibility and act. Take the chance, move on. And trust me, you have more capacities. Don't doubt it. Just go on with your gut feel and act on it, and I'm sure you will get shining results. So bye for now. See you again in the next episode. Bye-bye.